This may be one of my less sound purchases, but hey, I kind of like it. I'm kind of falling in love with it. What we got is a 1964 Chevy C10 Warbly water pump. Now, where are we pouring out of? Oof. I need a monster. What did you just say? I said there's a giant crack in the block.
Well, it's with heavy hearts that we kind of throw in the towel on this one. We're hosed.
Yeah, there was water coming out and I thought it was from a freeze plug. And now that I'm up underneath the truck, it's got a crack about that long in the block. So. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're going to talk about this 1964 C10 that we picked up about 10 months ago, and we drove all the way to Eagle Pass, Texas to get it with the goal of getting it running, driving it home. Two questions I asked the seller before we went. How long's it been sitting? And are the floor pans solid? He said it's been sitting a couple of months and the floor pans are solid. First one, no. Second one, no. It just gets pushed to the side and it sits. And finally, Gabe and I get together and we say, we got to do something about this. I get my schedule in order. He's busy as well. And finally, we decide, let's get this thing pushed into the shop. Gabe, what do you think of old vehicles now?
I hate this truck. It's a stupid truck.
Yeah, we got a bunch of cancer.
Come and get it.
We got a bunch of cancer stuff here. That's fun. Yeah, more cancer.
Yeah. AKA it will give you cancer.
Yep. Oh. So we're getting rid of the old AC box over here because we're gonna put a different. Is the heater box? It's this dude right here. And he's fighting with the last couple of bolts. Did you get it?
I found it.
Yep. So first order of business is let's see what we can do to make this run. But before that, we've got a small block with a giant crack in the block that really is pretty tired and wore out. And we decide, let's have some fun with it.
Are we at full dilation?
Just about, we're fully dilated. Hitting something in the back. We're good. I think we're good. Lever. Right there, right there. Oh yeah, perfect. Up and away. It'll almost point straight up. Take them out. Up. Are you coming over tomorrow so we could blow this up? Are you busy tomorrow? Okay, out. Should be clear. Yep. It's a boy.
It's a boy. What's his name?
Junk. Crackhead.
Crackhead. That's his name.
Crackhead. Yep. Good.
We call him Humpty Dumpty.
Cause this got a giant crack right here.
That's what we're calling him, Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty couldn't be put back together.
Danger, Will Robinson! Danger! No, Will Robinson! Danger!
It ain't got no gas in it.
All back to seriousness now. One of my friends and customers, I did a LS swap for him on a 74 C10, which great video, great truck. You can watch that one on the channel here. And then once I got finished, I asked him, what are you going to do with that old small block? And he said, you can have it. It had lost oil pressure and overheated. So we tear it down, and in that, I decided let's let Gabe do some of this rebuild.
That. Woo! That means someone knows how to
Do
time
you
it.
want to throw that on there?
Nah.
It's alright.
Nah.
It pulled off over here, so
I'll be okay.
clunks down and stuff.
Okay, you ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Engine's rebuilt. Let's get it in.
So we're doing what you shouldn't do, and I'm using a couple of bolts to walk it in. Not the preferred method, but it's working.
Let me see it. We got a bolt here.
And a nut on it, and we're using the nut to walk it in.
Yep. Same thing on the other side.
Yeah.
I guess I just wasn't strong or maybe adept enough to get the trans in without. Without. Yeah. I'm what? I'm deaf?
Yep. Yep.
Yep. I'm deft. I'm not adept.
Yep.
Yep. It's being a booger. That's what we'll say. It's being a booger.
Yeah, but it's walking in super smooth.
It is. It's walking in.
Sometimes new pilot bushing, it just doesn't want to go. But look here, it's almost touching.
Yep. You see. Let me get the phone in there. Oh, it's so close. Look at that. Look at that. It's like right there. So close.
Fuel system, that was one of the reasons I asked how long has it been sitting, because ethanol gas tends to go bad, gather moisture, and make things rust.
Well, this is pretty nutty. That's supposed to be the float. It is not floating. And then on this cinder, I'm going to probably knock most of it off, but it was just like a giant chunk of stuff on there. And you can see nothing getting through that. Let's see what's inside that tank. Zoinks. Man, oh man. I don't know. We're gonna try to flush it. I can't believe this, but this is what came out of the tank. Look at the size of that pile. I don't think I've ever seen that much rust in a tank. That is insane. It looks like someone poured dirt in the tank. Goodness. Do our best. Okay, on to what most people consider the boring part. We're going to do some electrical. This thing obviously is kind of a disaster with everything strung everywhere and all this. And I put out a video a while back about keeping the electrical load off of a 60-year-old electrical system like this. And I'm going to stick with that. We're ditching all of this. This is a new internally regulated alternator. We're going to need to run this to the charge light, and that's it. And when that goes to the charge light, as soon as you crank it and start it, it'll run and charge. Internally regulated, all that good stuff, higher amperage, but I don't want to put the load on this. So, what we're going to do is we're going to use this, my jungle site fuse panel. The electrical is sort of sorted. I turn the key, she turns over. Spins over. Key on. I have that's good news. But I have nothing up front. No headlights, no nothing. I do have tail lights in the back. Let's see. Is it leaking? Let's see here. Is it squirting?
I know. I can't tell.
It'd be squirting right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Well, you want to see if it'll start?
Let's find out.
Okay. You stay out here and I'll go crank it.
This has been a long time coming. This is a big deal. Big moment.
Oh, ground's bad.
Shocker.
You know why it didn't start?
Why?
We didn't save it.
Oh, we didn't say it. Come on.
Ready? Hang on, hang on. How about
Now. Come on, girl. All right, we got the battery connection figured out to the distributor, and I think it should start.
now?
Come on, Bessie.
Make sure everything's hooked up over here. Oh, here's the other part. You got to plug this in, or it won't get sparklation either. It ought to fire off like right now with all that fuel, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of fuel. It's just gonna go and explode. Take 3, third time's the charm. Hit it. Oh, big old flame. Oh, we got a fire. A little bit of fire. Come on. Yep.
Okay.
A little fire.
Oh, nice. That's not big. That's nothing.
Okay, well,
Here,
I guess a newbie, you don't know nothing.
let's do this. We'll put the choke on.
Okay.
Try that. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Room.
It did. She's shooting flames out of the pipes.
Oh yeah? Nice.
Yeah, shooting little sparks.
Oh, that's all the garbage and sparks and rust.
Yep,
and
all the
stuff.
crap up in there.
Yep.
Shooting it out. Oh, don't leave that around.
Hey. Cooking all that nasty coolant out of there.
Nice.
Good. Hey. It's
That is
alive.
awesome. It's alive.
Yep.
Pretty exciting.
Yep.
Hey, that's a big victory
It's
right
a big
there.
one. It's a big one.
So,
Yep.
that's our first start. We really just have to get the floor mat figured out and in and done. We have to get
AC.
AC, yep. And then
AC and heat
Man.
hooked up, and then
patina.
the seat in, and then patina and stuff. That's
I knew her once.
yeah.
She's kind of crazy.
Patina. Yep. She's a big girl.
We don't say that on camera.
Why not? Now that the sting of this is over, and we kind of moved on mentally from how we felt like we were treated as the buyers, we got to cleaning the truck up, and we come across some stuff from Wounded Warriors, and find out that the owner was a veteran. He served our U.S. military. But, you know, I grew up as a military brat. My dad was 30 years in the Air Force, so I got a special place in my heart for folks who, you know, that serve our country. And Gabe and I get to talking, and we're like, you know, wouldn't it be cool if we do that Cinderella story and say, you know what, this truck, if you look at it from a logical point of view, this truck needs to be pushed off and retired and just rot away somewhere. But at the same time, it's still a cool truck. And also, let's get this thing back on the road and just say, hey, let's honor that man for serving our country. He's since passed away, and we're going to do this in honor of our U.S. military veterans. And thank you, everybody, for serving our country. And if you're out there and you're a veteran, I hope you enjoy this build. This one's for you. So as we're working on stuff, we found a little tiny hole, and you can see when I say tiny, that's how tiny it is. So we kind of knew this was a little bit rotted out, but as we poked, it got worse. And so we got a patch panel made. So shine the light through, see how that does. Other way. Not through the windshield, through the crack. See, we can just throw a little bit of sealer on that. That's a whole lot better than that. So yeah, we're gonna rivet that up, throw some sealer on it, call her good.
What are you doing, Dad?
Cardboard aided design.
This
CAD.
is manual CAD.
That's right. Manuel CAD. My buddy Manuel.
Yeah. This CAD is not computer assisted.
Won't be perfect, but it's gonna be more gooder. It's awful better than it was. We'll throw some seam sealer around the edge and rattle can it. Be golden. Well, I was plugging away, getting the floors done. Like I said, it ain't pretty, but it's nice and sturdy. And I ran out of welding gas, so I should probably be doing this with flux core because it really doesn't matter looks wise, but I didn't have none. So now I ain't got none of none, and I'm stuck. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Smells like a drag strip in here.
That's right.
Burning rubber.
Yeah. A drag strip of cars, not the other kind. Working this rubber mat in. Ooh, that's toasty. Yep, I got my shoe off so I can kind of hold some pressure in this spot.
My turn.
Tag.
Warm your tootsies.
That's right. And nap time.
Now we've got floors, we've got an engine. Let's get on to a few more creature comforts. In Texas, I don't know if you guys knew this, it's hot. So air conditioning kind of a must. Plus, if we plan on selling this thing, it's really it's a huge plus on the resale. A universal under dash unit. It looks real nice. It's not too big. It's got a heater port and an AC evaporator in it. So we've got heat and cool. GM style V5 compressor in there, V5 or an R4, whatever it is, R2D2 thing. And we put it in there. I made new lines, got a new condenser, all set. Nice. Now, as we're going to test the rear shocks, which I know aren't in great shape or any shape. So they're called shock absorbers, and we're not absorbing anything. Shocks are out. You tell me if you can see what's wrong with it. Got the shocks on, and let's see how we do. How about that? Windows. Another thing that we didn't check, so shame on us, we didn't check it. But neither of the windows work. The window regulators are done. Small victories. It's the simple things in life, you know? That one's done too. Threw the seat back in it. Let's take it for a spin. Okay, first trip down the driveway here. Here we go. All clear. We are on a public road.
It's a little sketchy. But it runs good.
Yes, because we got cold air. The engine's running 185 degrees. We've got, let's see, almost 50 pounds of oil pressure. The armrest is exactly the right height. A little bit surreal here. We haven't touched this thing. It hasn't rolled anywhere but my driveway in 9 months. And we had never driven it. So, this is a pretty big deal. This is awesome.
First drive, it was a little bit sketchy. It felt real twitchy all over the road and everything, and ended up the alignment was so far off that I had almost an inch of toe in on the front. And you're supposed to have on a rear-wheel drive vehicle 1/8 of an inch of toe in. And got that all sorted out, started driving a little better, and we had some stuff with the steering where it was a little notchy feeling. Got that sorted out. Now smooth as butter. patina. It's quick, easy. Within a day, you got this thing looking great and shiny. Seals in all that cool looking patina. Make sure it doesn't rust anymore. Got that done. Now we've got the look. Mechanically, it's sound. We got air conditioning. We got power steering. Come on, daily driver right there. We did have quite a bit of body rot, and that body rot we're not going to address. It's outside of what we're willing to do with this one. So we gather up a ton of license plates and start taking those license plates, trimming them up and popping them in places. It gives it a cool look. You kind of got a little bit of that rat rod look, but it also kind of seals it up as well. So, hey, form, function, both come together. What else could you ask for?
A little choke.
Not bad. First is towards you and down. Here we go. And the brakes are slightly sketchy, but
Yep.
four-wheel drum brakes, manual, no power assist.
Yeah, but it's still awesome as ever.
Yep, it works. It works. First gear in these is not synchronized, so you kind of have to be just about stopped to put it in first gear. Second. Turn the light off. That's tough on a little guy. Sweeto, look. Here it comes. You're not going to stop fast enough. Blinker?
Yep.
Yep. Gabe. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Just go through their parking lot and then we can do another start. There you go. Stressing you? Yeah, you got to be stopped to go into first.
Oh, okay.
It's
yeah,
not
that's what it
synchronized. First is not synchronized. Okay, stop. Push the clutch in. Turn the blinker off. Okay, now stop and put it in first. Down, all the way. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Oh, yummy.
Woo! Gotta get your daily intake of chocolate milk.
Mm.
Drink milk, kids.
A little bit of minerals going on there.
Oh, the froth. That's the best part.
First trip to the gas station. Tell you, that was a pretty good outcome with everything. We're really happy with the vehicle. We really like the truck. I like the look.
We like the way it drives, and you know, it's the best situation and an outcome when you kind of get the short end of the stick. But you know what? We're going to claim a verse today. Matthew 5:39 says, "But whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn unto him the other also." So let the Lord work things out, and don't take it into your own hands. Don't get bitter about stuff. Just move on. It's not worth the energy. Hope you guys like this one. Do us a favor. Subscribe so you can pop onto future content. Share it with your friends. Give it a like. Give us a comment. Let us know if you like what we do, or if you want to see something, maybe we can make it happen. Have a great day.